Professor Sal the Story Gal. I told you, I promised you, I would read another story about this little boy named Peter. And in this story, Peter's feeling a little shy because he wants to invite his friend Amy, who's a girl, to his birthday party. And he decides he'd write a letter. So it's called A Letter to Amy. I'm writing a letter to Amy. I'm inviting her to my party, Peter announced. Well, why don't you just ask her? You didn't write to anyone else, said his mother. Peter stared at the sheet of paper for a while and then said, well, it's sort of special this way. He folded the letter quite a few times, put it in the envelope, sealed it, and said, now I'll mail it. What did you write? His mother asked. Will you please come to my birthday party, Peter? Well, you should tell her when to come, what time it is, and what day. So he wrote on the back of the envelope, it is this Saturday at 2. Now I'll mail it. Put on a stamp. He did, and he started to leave. Wear your raincoat, it looks like rain. So he put on his raincoat and his hat, and then he says, you better stay in, Willie. And he ran out the door. Oh, remember, Willie is his dog. Walking to the mailbox, Peter looked at the sky. Ooh, dark clouds raced across it like wild horses. He glanced up at Amy's window. She wasn't there, only Pepe, her parrot. He was peering down at her. Willie, didn't I tell you to stay home? Oh no, look at there's Willie coming out. Peter thought, what will the boys think when they see a girl at my birthday party? Suddenly there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder, and a strong wind blew the letter right out of Peter's hand. Peter chased the letter. He ran to stop it with his foot, but it blew away, and it flew right up into the air. Oh man, it landed and it skipped across a hopscotch game, and the letter blew this way and that way, and Peter chased it this way and that, and he couldn't catch it. Big drops of rain began to fall. Just then someone turned the corner. It was Amy. She waved to him. The letter flew right toward her. She mustn't see it or the surprise will be ruined. They both ran for the letter. In his great hurry, Peter bumped into Amy. He caught the letter before she could see that it was for her. Oh no, what happened? Did Amy fall down? Oh no. Quickly, he stuffed the letter into the mailbox and he looked for Amy, but she had run off crying. Now she'll never come to my party, thought Peter. He saw his reflection in the street. It looked all mixed up. A reflection is like when you look in a mirror and you can see yourself. He could see himself in the rainbow. When Peter got back to his house, his mother asked, did you mail your letter? Yes, he said sadly. Saturday came, and everyone arrived except Amy. Shall I bring out the cake now? His mother asked Peter. No, let's wait a little bit, said Peter. Now, bring it now, now, bring it now, chanted the boys. All right, said Peter slowly. Bring it out now. Just then the door opened. In walked Amy with her parrot. A girl, ugh, said Eddie. Happy birthday, Peter, said Amy. Happy birthday, Peter, repeated the parrot. Did you know some birds can talk? Peter's mother brought in the cake she had baked, and she lit the candles, and everyone sang. Make a wish, cried Amy. Yeah, wish for a truck full of ice cream, shouted Eddie. No, a store full of candy and no stomach aches. But Peter made his own wish, and he blew all the candles out at once. Do you want to help me blow? Let's count and see how old Peter was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He was 7 years old. What do you think he wished for, boys and girls? What would you wish for if you could have something for your birthday? It's kind of a fun little story about writing a letter to Amy. I hope that maybe you take a minute and you could draw a picture. Maybe you could make a card for your grandma or your teachers, and they would love it, just like Peter made a card for Amy. Have a good day. See you next time.